one man's campaign to make an African warlord the most popular man in the world horrifically backfire. Kony 2012 was such a strange time on the internet. I was barely young enough to remember it, and I'm sure a lot of you do not. Actually, that was 13 years ago. There's a solid chance several people watching this video weren't alive yet. Wow. I'm sure you're all familiar with at least one instance of an online fundraiser or a GoFundMe or a social justice campaign going horrifically wrong. Well, Kony 2012 was the first to do that, and by far the biggest. So today we're going to be talking about what they were advocating for in the first place, how everything went so wrong, and how unbelievably wrong it went. It will go from international politics to a man completely naked running down the side of the road in California. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, but as always, thank you for watching. In 2003, while most people were lining up in bookstores to buy the fifth Harry Potter book and packing theaters to go see Finding Nemo, college students Jason Russell, Bobby Bailey, and Lauren Poole traveled to Africa to film a documentary about the war in Darfur in the western region of Sudan. During their travels in northern Uganda, they began documenting the conflict happening in the area. After the president Yoweri Museveni took control of Uganda in 1986, he faced opposition from many army level forces in the north. One of them, the Lord's Resistance Army, or the LRA, was led by a man.
Alrighty. How do I feel about this level? Well, it wasn't built by the person who built it. Well, it was rebuilt by... I don't know about that. It was rebuilt by this person. But of course, this is just Acropolis by Zobros. And in my opinion, that level stinks. But it's not the worst level in the game. That said, it is worse in this game because the hitbox, it is one-to-one recreated from Jamshad in terms of the placements of everything. So, unsurprisingly, the hitboxes make it fucked up. Specifically in the second cube. In the second cube, at the drop of the song, or I guess the first drop before the wave drop, which is a bigger drop, that cube is extremely fucked up. Except, I say that, but I really passed it a bunch of times from zero. But in practice, it was really hard to learn. Other than that, some of the click patterns were a little different from normal Acropolis because of the differing hitboxes. I'm not 100%, but I think there's a yellow orb in the first cube that's like low-key a pink orb. I don't have any proof, but there's a certain yellow orb that makes you go way less far than I feel as though it should. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might be invisibly, it might be a pink orb. Anyways, this took me a lot of attempts to practice, but not a lot of attempts from zero. I think that's how a lot of levels in this game might work, because it's really weird to learn the physics and the way levels work when you don't really know the game that well, but, once you learn it, you just gotta do it, and I'm not playing, this is rated Extreme Demon in-game, but this clearly isn't an Extreme Demon, it's Acropolis, so it's not actually an Extreme. So yeah, I'm not really playing, actual Extreme Demons. If I get to those, holy shit, those will probably take a bit, but I don't know, I guess we'll see eventually. I'm gonna rank this Insane Demon like it is in normal GD. Plenty of people have been this level. I am not the best player in this game. How sad. Anyways, that's about all I have to offer. Peace out.